Hi and welcome back to my channel, you guys. It is Friday and unfortunately I have found myself one more time having to do my blog in the evening because my day just got busy and out of hand so quickly. I did not get a chance to vlog this morning, so I just wanted to make sure I got my vlog in because y'all know I love doing my vlogs. But all in all, today has been very productive. Y'all can't wait till tomorrow because I need to get my brake pads changed. That noise is driving me crazy. But my day has been very productive, and I think I accomplished everything I needed to accomplish. I got all 3 of my videos recorded for next week. And as I was leaving out the house, my last one is uploading. I did not make it to the gym today because I think I told you guys earlier in the week that I would be out of the gym this week. I went Monday, but because we're down one car, well, it's fixed now. Frankie had to get his not his brake pads, his, what did he get fixed? I forgot. But anyway, he had to get something fixed on his truck, and he couldn't get it done until today. Good Lord. Katrina fell over. He couldn't get it done until today, so that is done. And so that means this chick will be back in the lab on Monday and looking forward to it. Which, by the way, you guys, I came to the realization that until I get another series of gel shots in my knees, I'm going to have to change my setup for my squats. So I can squat, well, that's a whole nother video. But anyway, the way I normally stand when I do back squats is my feet are hip width apart and my toes are turned out just a little bit. See, because you want to track the knees in the direction of your toes. That helps me to stay focused with that. But because I've been having issues with my right knee and I don't want to go get gel shots this yet, I wanted to wait until next year, so we'll see if I'm able to do that, because then it'll be 3 years that I've gotten the gel shots. So like I said, we'll see. But I realized something. Honestly, I have my best thoughts when I'm in the bathroom, but I was using the bathroom and it dawned on me, you know what? When I back squat, and I'm sorry that I'm losing some daylight, you guys, but I wanted to get this video done. But when I front squat, I'm sorry, my legs are hip width apart. But if I take them just slightly wider than hip width apart and I go to sit down on the toilet, guess what? There's no pressure on the knee at all. So that's when I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to do come Monday. And I'll start with 135. And what I will do is I will set my feet up the way I do when I front squat. So again, my feet will be slightly wider than hip width apart. Y'all, this shirt looks so big. And my toes will be forward as opposed to turning them out like this. They'll be forward, and that should work out great for a while. Now, I don't know how high I can squat that way because the last time I tried, it's been a few years now, but the last time I tried to squat that way, I got up to 205, and after that, I just couldn't do it because I didn't feel grounded and the weight felt super heavy, so we'll see. But anyway, so I can't wait till Monday so I can try that out. And for the time being, I'm going to make it do what it do, okay? So let's jump into today's topic. And today's topic simply is this: make someday today. Let that marinate in your spirit for a minute. Make someday today. How often have we all walked around and said, you know what, someday I'm going to do this. Someday I'm going to do that. Someday I'm going to do the other. Someday I'm going to take a trip across the world. Someday I'm going to get married. Someday, now I'm not saying get married today because obviously we can't do that. But I'm just saying how we always say, and I say we because I'm guilty of it too. We always say that someday we're going to do this, that, and the other. But I want you guys to start making someday now. We've got to get to a place where we can stop saying someday, because here's what happens. We get to the end of our lives, or we get to a place where maybe our health just isn't as well as it used to be. So now all those things that you said someday you were going to do, you're not able to do them. Why? Because your health isn't good anymore. And I really don't want anybody to get to a place in life where you have found yourself in a position where someday will never come for you for the things that you said you wanted to do, just like I don't want it for myself. So I said, which actually earlier this week made me say, let me go ahead and contact, because I said someday I was going to do site visits. Well, I had mentioned that back in March, and here it is now, the end of June, and we're getting ready to go into July on Monday, the 1st of July. And I said, Michelle, you need to stop saying someday you're going to do it. Just go ahead and do it. So I want to encourage you today, because again, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I want to encourage you today, stop saying someday. Go ahead and start today to make the things that you want to do a reality. Now, granted, some things you're not going to be able to do overnight. We got that. We understand that. That's because life is just that way. Everything can't be done overnight. But for the things that you can start to do, I would encourage you to go ahead and start doing those things today. Start the process. If you know that you want to someday, I love air quote, you guys, someday travel to Dubai, but you don't have a passport or anything else that you need to travel, stop waiting to someday. Start that process now. Go ahead and fill out the paperwork to get whatever credentials you need, and then get with the travel agent, or you can book it yourself and book your trip and just go. Stop saying someday, because like I said, someday never comes. And I can't begin to tell you the number of people over the years that I've talked to that said, you know, when I was younger, I said, someday I'm going to own a big house, or someday I'm going to drive this particular car, or someday I'm going to visit this location. And now that old age has set in, someday is never going to come for them for those things. And I don't want that to be you, and I certainly don't want it to be me. I want to encourage all of us to go ahead and start doing those things that we keep saying someday we're going to do. Because again, someday sometimes doesn't happen. And that's really a sad state of affairs, when you've waited all your life to do something, and because you've waited so long, it's just not going to happen. So make today the day that you stop saying someday, and go ahead and start the process for making the thing happen that you want to happen, be it a place that you want to go. Maybe you say, because and this is something that I've actually heard someone say before, someday when I get my weight down, I'm going to ask her out on a date. And I remember looking at the individual, and I said, well, why don't you ask her now? But see, he didn't believe in his heart, and he didn't believe up here that she would say yes. I said, honey. And then, of course, you know, sometimes when you're waiting to get yourself together to ask this person out, life happens and somebody else grabs them up, and you miss your opportunity. So I don't want anybody to miss opportunities, just like I don't want to miss opportunities. And I'm going to tell you a little secret I'm going to let you be. So we had our Circle of Champions class on last Thursday, and Bob always talks about a training opportunity. And I'll be honest with you, every time he talks about this training opportunity, that little voice in my head said, Michelle, raise your hand. Let him know you're interested. And then when I say training opportunity, I mean the opportunity to become a trainer with his business. And then I go, nah, someday I'll do it. I'm not going to do it right now. Someday I'll do it, because there's a fee. And so I am already a Diamond member. That's cost me a nice little penny. My mom is a Diamond member, and I'm paying for hers. And so when he talked about the fee for becoming a trainer with his company, I thought, you know what, Michelle? And so I guess I even thought about this yesterday, and I hadn't even thought about it. That little voice said, stop saying someday. Raise your hand. So I did, and what I did was I sent him an email, and I said, hey, check your, I said, hey, I'm interested in becoming a trainer with your company, so we'll talk. I'll try to, I said I was going to call him today, but my day got busy, and I didn't get a chance to do that, so I'll try to give him a call tomorrow. And so I said, check your email. And so he looked at his email, he just smiled, gave me a thumbs up. So we'll see where that goes. But yeah, you got to stop saying someday. I always say, one of these days I'm going to be a world-renowned speaker, traveling all over the world, motivating people, encouraging people, lifting people up. But if I don't step out on faith to go ahead and do it, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. So that's all I have, you guys. I just want to encourage you to stop saying someday. Make your someday today. Start today. Start today. Whenever you watch this video, start today and make today the day that you start your someday project. And I promise you, you will thank yourself for it later. So thank you so much to my new subscribers. Thank you so much to those of you that continue to support me and all that I do. I love you guys to the moon and back. And y'all know the drill. There's nothing you can do about it. So don't even try, because I'm going to love you anyhow. Stop saying someday and start today to make your dreams become a reality. Only you can do it. I can't do it for you. Your neighbor can't do it. Your mom and your daddy can't do it. Your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, your aunties, and your uncles, they can't do it. Only you can do it. I have faith in you. You can do this. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Until next time, take care.